Hey there, I'm Rohit and today we're going to be reading the fairy tale, The Three Little Pigs. You ready? Let's read. Once upon a time, there was an old sow with three little pigs, and as she had not enough to keep them, she sent them out to seek their fortune. All three pigs decided to build a house and set off to the brickworks to buy some bricks. But soon the three little pigs came across a man carrying a bundle of straw. The first little pig said to himself, "Now I won't need to walk so far to the brickworks. I'd much rather do less work and then spend the rest of my afternoon relaxing." So the first little pig said to the man carrying the straw, "Please, man, give me that straw to build me a house." The man did, and the little pig quickly built a house with it right where he stood and then settled down and prepared to have a sleep for the rest of the afternoon. Presently came along a wolf who knocked at the door and said, little pig, let me in." To which the pig answered, "No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll pluff and I'll blow your house in," said the wolf. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in. Alas, because the house had not been made very well, it fell down and the wolf was able to eat the little pig up in an instant. Meanwhile, the second and third pig were still on their way to the brickworks. When they passed a man with a bundle of sticks, the second little pig said to himself, "Now I won't need to walk so far to the brickworks. Sticks are stronger than straw. I think they'll do the job. But anyway, I'm tired now, so I'd much rather do less work than spend the rest of my afternoon relaxing." So the second little pig said to the man carrying the sticks, "Please, man, give me those sticks to build me a house." The man did, and the little pig quickly built a house with it right where he stood, and then settled down and prepared to have a sleep for the rest of the afternoon. Then along came the wolf and said, little pig, let me in." "No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." So he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed, and at last he blew the house down and ate up the second little pig. Finally, the third little pig reached the brickworks when he met a man with loads of bricks. He said, "Please, man, give me those bricks to build a house with." The man kindly gave him the bricks, and he built his house with them a little way over, carefully and taking his time to do it well. So the wolf came, as he did to the other little pigs, and said, little pig, let me in." "No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." Well, he huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed and he huffed and he puffed, but he could not get the house down. When he found that he could not, with all his huffing and puffing, blowing the house down, he said, little pig, I know where there's a nice field of turnips." "Where?" said the pig. "Oh, in Mr. Smith's home field, and if you will be ready tomorrow morning, I will call for you and we'll go together to get some dinner." "Very well. What time do you mean?" "Oh, at 6. Well, the pig got up at 5 and got the turnips and was home again before 6. When the wolf came, he said, little pig, are you ready?" "Ready," said the little pig. "I have been and come back again and have got a nice potful of dinner." The wolf felt very angry at this, but thought that he would go up to the pig some way or another. So he said, little pig, I know where there is nice apple trees." "Where?" said the pig. "Down at Mary Garden," replied the wolf, "and if you will not deceive me, I will come for you at 5 o'clock tomorrow, and we will go together and get some apples." Well, the little pig woke up at 4 the next morning and went off for the apples, hoping to get back before the wolf came. But he had farther to go and had to climb the tree. So just as he was coming down from it, he saw the wolf coming, which, as you may suppose, frightened him very much. When the wolf came up, he said, little pig, why are you here before me? Are they nice apples?" "Yes, very," said the little pig. "I will throw you down one." And he threw it so far that while the wolf was gone to pick them up, the little pig jumped down and ran home. The next day the wolf came again and said to the little pig, little pig, there is a fair in town this afternoon. Will you go?" "Oh, yes," said the pig, "I will go. What time shall you be ready?" "At 3, said the wolf. So the little pig went off before the time as usual, and got to the fair, and bought a butter churn, and was on his way home with it when he saw the wolf coming. Then he could not tell what to do. So he got into the churn to hide, and in doing so he turned it round, and it began to roll and rolled down the hill with the pig inside it, which frightened the wolf so much that he ran home without going to the fair. He went to the little pig's house and told him how frightened he had been by the great round thing which came down the hill past him. Then the pig said, "Ha! I frightened you, did I? I had been to the fair and I bought a butter churn, and when I saw you I got into it and rolled down the hill." Then the wolf was very angry indeed, and declared he would eat up the little pig and that he would get down the chimney after him. When the little pig saw what he was about to do, he hung on a pot full of water and made up a blazing fire, and just as the wolf was coming down, took off the cover of the pot, and in fell the wolf. And the little pig put on the cover again, and in an instant boiled him up, and ate him for supper. He lived happily ever after. Well, that's the end of the story, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe this video if you liked it, and hit the bell icon if you want to know when my next video comes out. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.